Hey Sun Devils, welcome to the information session for new online clubs and pre-clubs. My name is Roxanne Wilcox and I'm a student worker here at ASU Online. And today we're going to be talking about online clubs and how you can get the most out of your club experience here at ASU. So these are just some things that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Sun Devil Sync, marketing your club, funding, things to consider, and how to contact us. We're going to start with briefly talking about Sun Devil Sync. Sun Devil Sync is your hub for all things managing your club. Things you can do on the platform include managing your roster, elections, posting your events, meetings, and much more. We like to say, if it wasn't on Sun Devil Sync, did it really happen? Next, let's jump into marketing. ASU has a whole website dedicated to sharing the tenets of the ASU brand, and clubs are expected to follow these guidelines. brandguide.asu.edu has information about ASU colors, fonts, logos, and more. Additionally, students are welcome to create their own logos and can even use the approved Sparky image, which is great because everybody loves Sparky. However, organizations are not approved to use academic logos. Reach out to your student engagement staff if you have any questions about branding. Moving on, let's talk about ways that you can market your club. First up is Sun Devils Connect. If you haven't already joined, Sun Devils Connect is a vibrant community of online students chatting about everything from class schedules to motivational playlists. And it's a great way to post about your group and invite other Sun Devils to join. My ASU ads are displayed on the My ASU homepage. This is another great opportunity to market your group to a large number of students. The requirements to submit an ad for consideration are on the slide, and you can always send any additional questions to onlineclubs@asu.edu. Another marketing avenue is the Sun Devil Scoop newsletter. So this goes out once per session, and it has content that includes resources, upcoming events, engagement opportunities. To submit content for the Sun Devil Scoop, please follow the guidelines. And just remember that submitting content doesn't guarantee that you'll be featured in the newsletter, and the content that you submit might be subject to be edited and formatted by ASU Online writers. Another marketing avenue to consider is email communications. Your club being included in an email communication sent out by ASU Online can create a pipeline of potential new members for your club, and it'll help keep your club growing as senior members graduate. You will also have the opportunity to have a Slack channel for your club under the ASU Online workspace. This is a great way for your club members to chat and meet virtually. Next thing is everyone's favorite topic, money. So funding is available to eligible clubs on a semesterly basis. We could have a whole video about funding, but just for today, we're going to stick to the basics. To apply for funding, you will fill out a form with information about what you want to use your funding for and how much money you're looking to secure. Then you'll email that form to the Vice President of Finances for the Online Student Government Advocacy Group at osg.asu2020@gmail.com. And the email is right here at the bottom of the slide. Funding occurs twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. Listed club leaders in Sun Devil Sync will receive an email when the funding request period is open. Your request will be considered and you will receive a decision via email within 2 weeks of submitting your request. Other than funding from the university, clubs are also free to hold fundraisers or charge membership dues to participate. If the club will be collecting money, it is recommended that you open a bank account, but don't worry, we'll talk about this more in the next slide. Ways to fundraise can include donations, sponsorships, percentage nights, and more. So on the topic of bank accounts, clubs can open a bank account at whichever bank you choose. Clubs must obtain a tax identification number, and you'll need to designate who the signers will be and who will have access to the account. More information about bank accounts can be found in the Online Student Organization Handbook, and that can be accessed through the link that's provided on the very last slide. So now that we've gone through some of the basics, here are some things to consider. Your club advisors. Your club advisors are there to help you, and they are invested in your club's success. So ways that advisors can support your clubs include goal setting, advice for expanding presence throughout the university, attending meetings and events, and helping reduce disruptions of club functions during officer transitions. So basically somebody that can hold the fort down while officers are graduating and moving on and new officers are being elected. It's important to keep your advisors informed of virtual events, especially the ones that are being live streamed to public-facing social media pages. Club advisors should make every effort to be present at these events. Outside live streaming events, the level of an advisor involvement is between the club leaders and the advisor. We recommend that you set up at least a meeting at the beginning of each semester to set expectations so everybody can be on the same page. Next, we're going to talk through some best practices for digital privacy. The first thing we'd like to stress is disclose, disclose, disclose. Whether your club is live streaming to a private or public social group, it's important to announce verbally and in the chat box of the virtual platform you're using that the event is being live streamed. And this means that a person's name, profile image, written messages in Zoom will be able to be viewed by others outside the recorded meeting. It's recommended that you ask participants to give you a virtual thumbs up emoji in Zoom or a physical thumbs up, as this consents and acknowledges that they understand that they're being recorded. An option for those wanting to watch the event but don't want to be recorded is inviting them to participate to view the live stream on Facebook or Instagram or other platforms where live functions are being used. You've almost made it to the end of the presentation, but we're going to talk about one more thing: annual registration. Each spring, clubs are required to re-register their organization. So think of it as a way of telling the university that your club is still actively functioning. But don't worry, we'll send you an email letting you know that it's time to complete these steps in Sun Devil Sync. You'll simply navigate to the Organizations tab, click Register an Organization, find your club's name, and follow the prompts to re-register. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the presentation. We know that this is a lot of information, but there are so many resources available to you. For any questions or to get a copy of this presentation, please email onlineclubs@asu.edu anytime. We are here to support you. Forks up, Sun Devils!